I'm not a fan of that frame because I'm not a fan of any frame that takes a person who's not doing well and says the reason you're not doing well is because of these people who are doing well. And if we just were to fix them from being the impediment to your success, then you will be successful. That's a bullshit frame. Like, I come from the sports world where you got to get on the field and prove it. And I'm an entrepreneur where you got to go out there and you got to perform and produce results. I am a huge proponent of self-accountability and self-ownership and taking responsibility for your situation. Even if you did not cause your situation, I'm a huge proponent of taking ownership of it, because anything you do not take ownership of, you do not have responsibility over, and therefore you have no power. And if you deem yourself powerless by blaming your circumstance on anything outside of the person in the mirror, you get used by whoever you think has the power, i.e. And a lot of people, let's just say Americans, a lot of Americans buy into this very unproductive frame of my situation is not my fault. Therefore, let me go look at Bernie Sanders or even Donald Trump or AOC or anybody out there that's not yourself to solve my problems. The problem with that frame is that now you are giving all of your power, what little of it you have, and you're giving it to someone else. Now they control you. And when you're under the control of another person, eventually they're going to use you in a way in which you don't want to be used. That's the problem with not taking accountability and ownership of your situation. The only real quote unquote solution to this problem is you have to teach the people who want to be taught how to be more self-sufficient, more personally accountable, take more power in their own hands, and go make themselves more valuable in the marketplace. Therefore, they can command and receive more money in the marketplace. That's the only way you really solve, quote unquote, this problem. And the problem with that problem is that not everybody wants to learn to be self-sufficient and powerful and self-accountable and have ownership. A lot of people who are in rough situations right now don't want to hear what I'm saying, because that will require them to actually do something and take ownership. You got to do something if you take ownership. You have power, you must take action, and it requires effort and energy. Most people don't want that. Most people want a solution that says it's not your fault. You didn't cause this problem. You don't have to solve this problem. I'm going to fix the problem. Just vote for me. Follow me on social media, and I'm going to solve all your problems. You are proposing something for nothing. There's another reason why you should not trust politicians, because they often propose something for nothing. It's a fundamental violation of the laws of the universe to say you're going to give somebody something and they don't have to give anything up to get it. That is impossible. It does not exist in the universe. Everything has a cost. The cost of you depending on a politician to do something for you when you are not doing anything yourself is that you must give up all your autonomy, all your ownership, all your agency. Now the government controls you. You don't want the United States government controlling you. You don't have to do anything. Just vote for me and watch me solve all the problems. That is bullshit.